Watching News Channel 2 at sunrise with Gary Liberatore.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us this morning. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2, meteorologist Eric Gage.
And boy, is it cold out this morning.
Whew, a little chilly. got to the car this morning, and scraping off the melted snow on my car was a little challenging.
Yeah.
It got pretty thick in some spots. And let's take a guess at how cold it got. What was the lowest temperature this morning?
Let's go 11.
11, a little cooler. We're going to 2 degrees.
Oh my!
It was 2 degrees this morning so far in Old Forge right now. Absolutely chilly from the New York Mesonet weather station. Now, with the chilly temperatures this morning, in some cases, some melted snow caused icy spots. A lot of side roads, untreated surfaces are icy. So just a heads up, there's a black ice alert for this morning until those temperatures do climb above freezing and those surfaces do get treated. The main roads, though, looking into Clinton, Route 69 at Clinton Street, into the arterial on the top right, Genesee Street, bottom left, and then finally Route 20, Route 8 intersection over in the bottom right. Roads are wet, the main roads, and they're fine. However, again, those side roads and untreated surfaces could be icy. Those temperatures very chilly. Saranac Lake 2 degrees, Rome 15 degrees. So the clear skies last night definitely caused those temperatures to plummet. And quiet here in the Mohawk Valley. Some lingering lake effect flurries taking place in Chenango County. The clouds from that will sweep north, and for the most part only produce maybe a few flurries here and there. But the clouds this morning depart. We're talking about sunshine this afternoon as highs approach only the mid-30s. We do have warmer weather on tap for the remainder of the work week. Full details on that coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Let's get right to it now in a fully...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Welcome back. Happy Thursday. A look at your commute cast. No issues driving to and from work today. We do have some morning passing clouds, chilly temperatures. Maybe watch out for some slick spots on the roads, untreated roads, as well as parking lots, sidewalks, driveways. It has gotten a little icy out there, but you hit the main roads, you'll be fine. For the evening commute, sunshine, clear skies as the sun sets, and again, no travel issues are expected. That lake effect snow band has since pushed south, and it will sweep back up north again this afternoon, but for the most part, it'll only bring maybe a flurry or two, primarily only bring just a little bit of cloud cover. On the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we can see that this is where the snow band is right here, currently producing maybe some light flurries in Chenango County, southern portion of Onondaga County, but this will sweep up north, bring in slightly warmer temperatures today. But after this, even more mild weather returns for tomorrow and even into the weekend. Details on that coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Cliff's local market made it official yesterday.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good chilly Thursday morning. We are tracking quiet weather this morning, again on the chilly side. We do warm up today, not by much. Warmer weather is on the way as we head into the remainder of the work week and into the weekend. Let's take a live look in Old Forge this morning. Current temperature 8 degrees. Our Skywatcher Bill up there is reporting 5 degrees, so give or take 1 or 2 degrees. It is downright chilly in the North Country this morning. Watch out for some icy spots on untreated roads as temperatures have plummeted. In fact, look across central New York, you can see single digits up in the North Country, 8 Inlet, 5 degrees Big Moose. Into the Mohawk Valley, 13 degrees Westmoreland, most likely the chilliest night we've seen so far this year in some parts of the valley. 18-degree Deansboro, 15 degrees in Little Falls. A little warmer where the clouds have stuck around in the southern valley, especially Chenango County, 25 degrees Sherburne, 24 Norwich. But as you head to where the clear skies are, 17 Cooperstown, 13 degrees in Schenevus. And a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler the radar. We can see where all that snow is currently going on right now. On the lighter side, a few light snow showers and clouds in the southern valleys, especially in Chenango County, where clear skies have since moved in, primarily here in the Mohawk Valley and northern Otsego County. Regarding sunshine, we have passing clouds this morning. However, by this afternoon, some sunshine will arrive. More sun is also expected as we head into Friday. Clouds start to move in as we approach Saturday and Sunday, but regardless, we are looking at mostly dry weather for the next few days with no rain or snow, notably, at least heading into this weekend. So, your skycast for today, again, those clouds lingering out here in the western portions of central New York, that maybe a few light flurries possible as that band sweeps back up north again, but with the lack of fuel with this lake effect band, it's only going to produce just a few clouds. Then by this afternoon, noontime, still some lingering clouds, but sunshine will pull through between 2 and 3 p.m. to wrap up the workday. So heading home from work, grab those sunglasses. Patchy fog develops in the North Country overnight tonight as temperatures fall only into the upper 20s, low 30s as warmer air continues to move in. So for today, passing clouds, some sunshine for the afternoon. Tonight, fog north, mostly clear skies. 7-day forecast. Warmer weather on the way. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and even into Monday. However, by Monday, we're tracking widespread rain from a coastal low pressure, and we'll keep an eye on this system because on the back side of it, it could bring with it some snow, and still too early to tell, but that will be our next notable weather maker. The next few days are quiet and dry.
That sounds good. Eric, thanks. The time right now is 5:23. Still.
You're watching News Channel 2 at sunrise with Gary Liberatore.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
And the crews are out there this morning putting salt down because some black ice potential, right?
Yeah, black ice potential on the roads, mainly the untreated roads, driveways, sidewalks, parking lots, the usual sort that gets icy. Main roads are fine. I'll show some live views of the roads in just a second. But how cold did it get? Well, downright frigid, I should say. Look at these overnight low temperatures. Let's start out in Old Forge. 2 degrees, just a few degrees shy of 0. So far, I don't think anyone in the area has gotten below 0 just yet, but that might change within the next month or so, obviously, with the cooler temperatures. Woodgate, 5 degrees. Colebrook, Camden, 12. Even in the Mohawk Valley, 15 degrees. So if you're heading out this morning, definitely bundle up. And also, watch out for ice on untreated surfaces. I know in my parking lot this morning, it was very, very icy as some of that snow from yesterday melted and then refroze on the ground. So watch out for that. But the main roads are fine. Here's a look across a lot of Utica, including the bottom right corner. That's Route 20 and Route 8. So wet roads on the main roads, and travel issues should be non-existent once you reach them. Currently, the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar showing just some light snow showers taking place in Chenango County as that lake effect snow band weakens. Continue to shift north. Morning clouds make way for some sunshine. Highs in the mid-30s. So, of course, grab those sunglasses for your evening commute. But, of course, this morning, grab that snow brush to brush off some of that snow you got from lake effect yesterday. After today, we are tracking warmer temperatures in a Friday and the weekend. Full details on that coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. And don't forget, the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away. The Fort Schuyler Post.
The Cooperstown Cam is brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group.
Welcome back. We are going to be introducing a new segment here at News Channel 2, not only for the shows, but also for our Facebook page. You all send in fantastic pictures. Well, let's try to showcase them. Every day on our news page on Facebook, we'll be showing the weather photo of the day, and also right here at News Channel 2 at sunrise, showing Beautiful shots every day. We're going to need your submissions, though, so if you want to submit your photos, send them to wktv.com/weather/pics. Beautiful pictures like this one right here in Old Forge, a beautiful shot taken on, I believe, Monday or Tuesday. Of course, we'll share this one as well as other pictures sent in within the past week. And if we get enough submissions, we'll be doing them every day, right here at News Channel 2 at sunrise. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 atop the radar right now, looking at just some light snow showers in the southern valleys, especially in Chenango County. Cloudy skies in parts of Otsego County, and then as you head up north, looking at relatively clear conditions. And those temperatures, again, very chilly this morning, down into the teens in the Mohawk Valley, single digits as you head up north. Now, we warm up today above freezing in the valley into the mid-30s with some sunshine by the evening. And heading into the next few days, warmer temperatures are on the way. Full details on that are coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Can't wait to see all those viewer photos. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, they're beautiful, a lot of them.
That's for sure, Eric. Thanks. A new affordable housing development.
York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Welcome back. Quiet weather arrives today after pretty active weather yesterday with lake effects. Snow. The snow is pretty much over and done with. It'll sweep north this morning, bringing just a few clouds, maybe a flurry or two, but again, most of that is over and done with. A live look in Cooperstown this morning. Our Skywatcher Stuart says it's not very warm out, and I'm inclined to agree. 17 degrees right now in the village, and as you can see, some light snow showers. Few flurries taking place in Chenango County right now, south of central New York. This will sweep up north, bringing clouds and again, maybe a few flurries, but we're not looking at anything impactful for today. As the daytime progresses, things will continue to warm up. Now, this morning, bundle up. It is downright chilly out there. Take a look at these temperatures in the Mohawk Valley. 16 New Hartford, 14 degrees Clinton. 12 degrees out in Westdale. Kevin in Foresport, 1 degree. We are 1 degree shy, or 1 degree just above zero in some portions of the North Country. 5 degrees up in Old Forge, 8 degrees in Coldbrook. So North Country, very frigid. Southern Valley still on the chilly side. Teens, 16, Milford and Westford, 17 in Cooperstown, 14 Paynes Hollow, 19 degrees out in Edmiston. Now, regarding sunshine for this week, a few clouds possible today. These are going to be happening in the morning. Sunshine peaks out by the afternoon. For Friday, more sunshine. I'm actually inclining to move this bar up a little bit for Friday. But as we head into the weekend, more clouds begin to arrive. Regardless of the clouds, it's going to remain pretty much dry for the next few days. Little to no rainfall or snowfall is expected for Thursday through Sunday. Sunday night is when things will change from an approaching low-pressure system. So, on our Skycast for this morning, again, there is that light lake effect snow right out here just outside of Syracuse into portions of Chenango County. That cloud band will sweep up north again, lacking fuel from the Great Lakes. It will not produce anything significant. Again, just a few clouds, maybe a few flurries. Sunshine by this afternoon, highs in the mid-30s. Not too warm for today, but warmer weather is on the way tomorrow after patchy fog early tonight into early tomorrow morning. That makes way for warmer temperatures as that morning fog burns off by the afternoon in the North Country, and those high temperatures climb into the 40s with sunshine. And so for today, a passing cloud in the morning, some afternoon sunshine, highs in the mid-30s. Tonight, fog north, mostly clear skies, warmer air slowly starts to move in. Your 7-day forecast. After today, again, more mild weather for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And still, weather is looking pretty much quiet. Our only real notable weather maker for the next several days looks to be on Monday. So looking quiet for now. It is trending cooler as we head into the week of Christmas. It's still too soon to tell you white Christmas, is it going to be snowing or not, but the latest trends are it's warmer now, cooling down heading into Christmas.
Yeah, another warmer than normal weekend ahead as well.
Oh yeah, pretty mild.
Eric, thanks. The time right now is 5:52.
You're watching News Channel 2 at sunrise with Gary Liberatore.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
And those crews from Deerfield were out in full force this morning as I was coming in, putting some sand down because you were mentioning the black ice conditions, right?
Yeah, it is. With the temperatures falling really fast, very quickly, it caused some ice to form on untreated surfaces. And I want to mention this too because I was looking at the latest numbers from the New York Mesonet Weather Station Network. They have weather stations around New York State. We have officially had a place fall below zero with wind chills this morning. -1, I believe, in Coldbrook. Coldbrook is now a -1 degree wind chill this morning. Definitely cold as you head out the door. Look at those overnight low temperatures. You can see downright chilly. 2 degrees Old Forge, 5 Woodgate, even into the teens in the Mohawk Valley with a little bit of a wind chill here and there. The actual wind chill in Herkimer is 7 degrees. Again, Coldbrook, -1 wind chill. Looking at Woodgate, 4-degree wind chill, and Old Forge, it feels like 1 degree. And as Gary mentioned, the crews are in full force this morning. Icy spots on a lot of roads, untreated roads, as well as parking lots, driveways, sidewalks. At least personally, going into work this morning, my driveway or parking lot was very icy. So watch out for that as some of that snowmelt did cause icy spots. You can see here road conditions around Utica and the bottom right corner, Route 20, Route 8. The roads, main roads are fine. They're wet, they're treated, they're fine. But again, those side roads, watch out. Radar is showing just some light snow showers taking place in Shenango County on the lighter side, maybe a few flurries, and that will push north, but not bringing with it any real snow showers, just maybe, again, a few flurries or two. But for this afternoon, we're talking about sunshine, highs in the mid-30s after those morning clouds do eventually burn off. Now, for the next few days, we are tracking warmer temperatures. Full details on that coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Let's get right to it now in a fully...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Good morning. Welcome back. A look at your morning and evening commute casts. Compared to yesterday, we're not looking at any real travel impacts today, aside from some icy spots early this morning on untreated surfaces. So watch out for that. Especially some side roads are a little icy as well. Some snow has blown over some of the roads. But by this evening, sunshine will peak out with clear skies by around 5, 6 p.m. and no travel impacts are expected for that. If you missed the evening shows yesterday, an update on those snowfall totals we got yesterday. Mohawk Valley, as expected, missed out on a lot of that snow, about 1 inch in Utica, inch Chadwicks, but as with any lake effect event, you get drastically different totals. As you head up into northern Oneida County, north of Rome, into portions of Camden, outside of Boonville, West Leiden, you see those totals skyrocket up into the 6, 7, even 9-inch range. I know some isolated areas saw near a foot of snow total. So as typical with any of these events, this is over and done with, and aside from just a few light flurries here on the radar, this event is over and done with as this cloud band sweeps up north, producing maybe a few flurries here and there, but by this afternoon, we're talking about plenty of sunshine. Gary?
Eric, thanks. Cliff's local market made it official. They cut the ribbon on their...
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. Quiet weather for the most part moves in today, although this morning, definitely bundle up. It is chilly out there. Taking a look at downtown Cooperstown from Utica National Camera. Roads are generally fine, the main roads, but side roads a little icy. Watch out for that. And again, those temperatures are chilly in the teens currently in Cooperstown, even in the Mohawk Valley, and even cooler as you head up north. And a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2, top of the radar right now, looking at just some weak lake effect response snow showers currently in Shenango County. This will slowly creep north throughout the morning and afternoon, bringing primarily clouds, maybe a few flurries, but no impactful snow or weather is expected from that. And again, from our sky watches this morning, really chilly even in the Mohawk Valley. New Hartford 16 degrees, Bob and Clinton with 14, Westdale 12 degrees. Kevin in Forestport, you're looking at the coldest temperature in the area this morning, 1 degree in Forestport. And in the North Country, 5 degrees with Bill and Old Forge. In Coldbrook, 8 degrees, wind chills. In Coldbrook, below 0, very cold. And the Southern Valleys, 17 Cooperstown, 16 degrees in Milford. I'll put your temperature in for 19 degrees in Edmiston with Scott. And welcome back, Diane and West Lawrence. Without power since Monday from that storm. Hopefully everything is all good down there with that tree that fell. But for now, welcome back. Sunshine expected this evening. A few clouds passing this morning for Friday. More sunshine than clouds with temperatures a little warmer in the mid-40s. Saturday and Sunday a little more cloudy than sun, but it is looking dry, mainly dry for the next 4 days with no impactful rain or snow in the forecast. Rain showers are expected to arrive as we approach Sunday night and eventually into Monday. So our Skycast showing just some light lake effect snow taking place just in portions of central New York, south and west of Utica. Then, as the afternoon continues on, the morning clouds continue to push east, and then by the evening, highs in the mid-30s with some sunshine peeking out. And so for today, passing clouds in the morning with some sunshine, highs in the mid-30s. Tonight, some fog north, overnight lows down to the 20s with mostly clear skies. Your 7-day forecast. Quiet weather today and tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. Our only notable weather maker for the next 7 days looks to be on Monday. Bringing some rain showers. The backside of that could bring some snow on Tuesday. Still too early to tell right now. But what we can say is mild weather for the short term. Heading into the week of Christmas, it's going to cool down a little bit. So we might get some cooler temperatures for Christmas.
And a lot of dryness on that 7-day forecast for sure.
Oh yeah, next 4 days, pretty much dry.
Yeah, Eric, thanks. And be sure to like us on Facebook. And
You're watching News Channel 2 at sunrise with Gary Liberator.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Liberator.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2, meteorologist Eric Gage.
And kids out there, bundle up.
Yes, very, very cold. Heading to the bus stop this morning, heading to work, just heading outside in general. It is downright chilly in the Mohawk Valley. One of our weather stations, New York Mesonet weather stations in Herkimer County, Coldbrook, I believe the first below 0 wind chill of the season.
Wow.
It is chilly out there. Look at those temperatures early this morning. Again, single digits for a lot of the North Country parts of Herkimer County, even northern Oneida County. Old Forge, 1 single degree. Woodgate, 4 degrees. Coldbrook, 6 below 0 wind chill. Camden, 12, even in the Mohawk Valley. Very frigid, 13 degrees Westmoreland, 15 in Herkimer. With these frigid temperatures and with all that snow, some of it that melted in the warmer elevations yesterday, watch out for icy spots on untreated surfaces. Some side roads are a little slick. But again, this is primarily for sidewalks, driveways, parking lots, the usual sorts that develop black ice. But you can see main roads, looking at the arterial on the top right, Genesee Street, bottom left, and Route 20, Route 8 on the bottom right corner. Main roads are fine on the wet side, but again, no travel impacts on those primary roads. The radar is showing just some light lake effect in Shenango County. It will start to sweep north for this morning, maybe produce a few flurries, but it's primarily going to be producing just cloud cover for the late morning, early afternoon. Then sunshine peaks out by the mid-afternoon, and then clear skies for this evening. Temperatures peaking in the mid-30s. So grab those sunglasses for your evening commute, but bring that snow brush for your morning commute. After today, though, we are expecting warmer temperatures for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Full details on that coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. The Fort Schuyler American Legion Post
The Cooperstown Cam is brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group.
Welcome back. We are introducing a segment not only for the sunrise shows, but also what you can see on our WKTV News Channel 2 Facebook page every day. Daily weather photos like this one right here. A shot of a few days ago up in Old Forge. Now, we're still working out what you can submit. For right now, though, you can send weather photos like this one to wktv.com/weather/pics. Now, eventually, I'm thinking we could also introduce such photos such as pets, and no rules on that. So you don't have to send a cat, a dog, if you have a pet rabbit that looks adorable. I guess the only rule is it's got to look, you got to have a good camera, or it's got to look nicer. You don't want to have a blurry picture on here. It might be hard to see. But regardless, if you do have adorable pets, a nice weather shot, a rainbow, sunrise, foliage, and this one right here, of course, send it in. I'll, of course, post it on my Facebook page with the link on how you can do that. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 top of the radar showing just some light flurries taking place in Chenango County. That snow band or cloud band from lake effect will sweep up north, producing maybe a few flurries here and there. But regardless, quiet weather moves in for today. Chilly temperatures this morning, but we are tracking warm up as we head into the next few days. Full details on that coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. A new affordable housing development could soon be built in
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. A chilly one out there this morning. Temperatures in the valley in the teens, single digits as you head up north. Quiet though, and aside from some morning clouds this afternoon, we'll see some sunshine. Let's take a look outside Cooperstown. It is currently very chilly in the village right there. Temperatures in the upper teens. And a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2. Top of the radar for right now. Mohawk Valley seeing some sunshine, a few high-level clouds mixing in. The only weather system right now is just the remnants of that lake effect band that is producing some light flurries in parts of Chenango County. That will sweep up north during the morning and early afternoon, but will not produce anything aside from maybe a few flurries and just some cloud cover. Sunshine again does return this evening. Skywatchers checking in across central New York. Very chilly here in the Mohawk Valley. 14 Clinton, 16 New Hartford. Up in Westdale, 12 degrees. But as you head up north, Boonville, 5. Forestport, 1 degree above zero. Very chilly up there with Kevin and Forestport. Bill and Old Forge, 5 degrees. Coldbrook, 8 below zero wind chills here as well. Very chilly, that's for sure. In the southern valleys, warmest temperature, West Lawrence, Diane, 21 degrees. Of course, welcome back after not having power for a few days due to a fallen tree. And around the rest of Otsego County in the teens, 16 Milford, Westford, 19 degrees in Edmiston. A few clouds this morning, makes way for sunshine later on this afternoon. For Friday, more sunshine than clouds. Then as the weekend approaches, more clouds than sunshine. But the good news is no impactful weather, no rain or snow expected for the next few days. As you can see, Thursday through Sunday. Next chance of rain looks to arrive Sunday night and into Monday. So our Skycast showing what's left of that lake effect band. It's weakened. It's barely producing any snow. It'll push up north, a few flurries max possible with just some clouds that whisk away by the afternoon. 3:30, sunshine, temperatures in the mid-30s. Overnight tonight, mostly clear skies. Patchy fog develops in the North Country. Overnight lows fall down into the 20s, upper 20s across a lot of the area. But with those clear skies, I wouldn't be shocked if it reaches the low 20s. Then tomorrow, warmer, highs in the mid-40s. So for today, high of 34 degrees. Passing clouds in the morning, some afternoon sunshine tonight down into the 20s with patchy fog and clear skies to the south. 7-day forecast, sunshine expected for Friday. Clouds move in Saturday and Sunday looking mild but dry. Rain arrives Monday. Backside of that could produce maybe a few snow showers. We'll provide updates on that as the day moves closer. But regardless, cooler temperatures arrive closer to Christmas.
Now, you're watching News Channel 2 at 7 a.m. on CW 11 with Gary Liberatore.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2, meteorologist Eric Gage.
And bundle up this morning at that bus stop. Boy, it is a chilly one.
Oh yeah, I wore my puffy jacket today, my
see it over
gloves, yep, and it was still very chilly heading into my car. Icy spots in the driveway from the chilly temperatures last night, and those low temperatures, I would say downright frigid. Look at these overnight lows. Down into the single digits in the North Country, but how about this? Old Forge, 1 degree above zero. 4 degrees in Woodgate, 6 in Colebrook. Actually, Colebrook took the cake for the first below zero wind chill this season. So congratulations. I think your gift is a few inches of snow from yesterday. Camden, 12 degrees, even in the Mohawk Valley in the teens, 13 Westmoreland, 15 degrees in Herkimer. And as I mentioned there with those frigid temperatures, black ice has developed on untreated surfaces. So as you head out this morning, just watch out for some icy spots on sidewalks, driveways, parking lots. A look across central New York, at least with road conditions in the Utica area, I should say. You can see the arterial top right looking fine. Bottom left, Genesee Street still looking fine. And in the bottom right corner, Route 20, Route 8. Still, road's a little wet, but should be okay. Radar is showing some light snow currently taking place in Chenango County. That snow band, what's left of it, will weaken, then push north, only producing maybe a few clouds here in the Mohawk Valley, with some sunshine expected by this afternoon, highs in the mid-30s. After today, warmer weather is on the way, at least for December standards. Look at that full forecast is coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Let's get right to it now in a fully partisan vote.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. We have been treated to yet another beautiful sunrise here in Utica. I wish these lasted longer than just a few minutes. Here's a look at what was going on just a short time ago. Just, I don't know, breathtaking. Just seeing these sunrises every morning just definitely makes the mornings a little bit nicer, especially heading out this morning. It is downright chilly. What it's looking like right now, a little different. Most of that color has since gone away, but still it's looking beautiful. A live look at downtown Utica right now from our Nexus camera. Looking at clear and quiet conditions in the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar in the Mohawk Valley this morning. Lake effect clouds and some light flurries in the southern valleys at Chenango County, which will slowly sweep north throughout the morning and afternoon before sunshine arrives later on this evening. This morning, though, downright chilly. Mohawk Valley in the teens, 16 in New Hartford, 14 Clinton, 12 degrees out in Westdale. But as we head up closer to the North Country, 5 degrees with Boonville, 1 degree north of zero in Forestport. Old Forge 5, Colebrook 8, below zero wind chill in Colebrook this morning. So definitely bundle up if you live in any of these areas in the North Country. Even in the Mohawk Valley, Mohawk 17 degrees with Jeff checking in. And in the southern valleys, the warmest temperature this morning, Diane and West Lawrence with 21 degrees. Welcome back. The rest of the Otsego County area in the teens, 17 Hartwick, Cooperstown, 16 degrees, Westford and Milford. Regarding sunshine, again, we have some sun peeking out this morning. Clouds will move in throughout the late morning, early afternoon. Then sun will return again by this evening. Then on Friday, plentiful sunshine. Clouds start to return Saturday and Sunday. But regardless, looking at a pretty quiet stretch weather-wise. No notable rain or snow for the next 4 days. So your skycast this morning showing that lake effect cloud band producing some light snow showers. Now that it's no longer feeding off of Lake Ontario, the snow will be light and maybe not seeing anything as it pushes up to the north. Lingering clouds this right around 11 a.m. to noon time. Then it whisks away. Then by 2-3 p.m., plenty of sunshine, high temperatures in the mid-30s. Then as the overnight hours approach, overnight lows falling down into the 20s. And then as we head into the rest of the day, it's looking more mild, relatively into the 30s. Chilly tonight, down into the 20s, 40s heading into the weekend.
And get a first look at our Thursday forecast. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
If you weathered the cold last night, you may have gotten a chance to view the meteor shower. Here is a beautiful shot sent in by Jarvis DeLauro. Again, always sends in those fantastic pictures, and you can see some constellations right there. As a matter of fact, the just off center to the right, the Orion constellation. If you kind of pinpoint it, the very center of your screen, I believe it looks to be right about there. And as the daytime continues, sunshine starts to move in as passing clouds continue their way north of central New York. And you're going to see those temperatures here in the Mohawk Valley in the 20s. Below it, though, in the 30s, 32 degrees in Hamilton. Quiet on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2, top of the radar, and that will be a common trend for the next few days. Passing clouds at least earlier on this morning, have made way for some sunshine, highs in the low to mid-30s. And then as the weekend continues to slowly arrive, we're looking at warmer temperatures. Details on that coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. The defense has rested.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon. Another day, another yet beautiful sunrise that we saw early this morning in downtown Utica. This was not as bright as the one we saw a few days ago, but it was colorful. Here's a time lapse starting out in the early morning, and then let's see, freeze right about there. Look at that shot. Nice yellows near the horizon, and as you head up, a nice mix of some reds and some purples. And again, just breathtaking sunrises we're seeing this morning. The sun eventually rose, and the area kind of turned blue. Look at this right here before the sun eventually rose, and then more clouds whisked in from the south. Now, currently, from our Nexus camera, blue skies. More than welcome blue skies across the area. And this will be the main weather story for today. The sun will stick around for the rest of the afternoon and into the early hours tonight. Current temperature 29 degrees. Across the Mohawk Valley, slowly creeping into the 30s. 30 Westmoreland, 33 Deansboro, 31 Little Falls. Still a little cooler up in the North Country in the 20s up at Big Moose Inlet. Southern Valley's I-88 corridor, 28 Skenevis, 28 Oneonta, 34 down in Unadilla. In a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2, top of the radar. Right now, things are quiet and dry, and this will be a common trend over the next few days. Along with that, too, more mild temperatures. Average high for this time of year, 37 degrees, average low, 36, actually, it might be closer to 26, I should say. We'll look at that in just a minute. Regardless, though, the high temperatures are going to be above average, even closer to Monday, high of 52, before cooler air moves in by next week, Tuesday and Wednesday. Still, some sunshine expected for today and for tomorrow. That changes with Saturday and Sunday when more clouds move in, but the rain and snow look to hold off for the next 4 days. No notable rain or snow systems in the near future. Those morning clouds again continue to push up north and east. Sunshine across the board, highs today in the mid-30s. Heading into tonight, overnight lows falling only into the mid-20s as warmer air continues to push in from the south. Patchy fog in the higher elevations north of the valley early tomorrow morning. The fog slowly burns off by the afternoon, and then sunshine is of course expected by the evening. And so for today, highs in the mid-30s, passing clouds early this morning have made way for some sunshine. Tonight, lows down into the 20s, fog north, mostly clear skies. Your 7-day forecast, sunshine expected for tomorrow, then for Saturday, mostly cloudy skies. It's still looking to be dry for most of Sunday. Rain slowly begins to arrive Sunday night and into Monday. And then after that, dry weather on Tuesday. Could see some snow mix in heading into Wednesday. Gary?
Eric, thanks. The House voted last night to, again, here is meteorologist Eric Gage.
Sunshine has moved in as morning clouds continue to push northeast outside of central New York. Here's a look across central New York. You can see Colebrook and heading up into the Adirondacks, some cloud cover up there, but you look to the southwest, Sherburne, Brookfield, Westmoreland, Morrisville, even as far north as Camden, seeing some sunshine, including Springfield as well. Now, there are some clouds sticking around in the northern portion of our area, 27 degrees at Grivis and Rome, but warmer air is moving in behind it. 34 degrees Hamilton, nearly 40 out in Rochester. And a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. All that snow we saw yesterday, none of it today. We're looking at, again, sunshine this afternoon, quiet weather. And for the most part, quiet weather for the next few days. We had the milder weather on the horizon. Temperatures climbing into the 40s tomorrow and into the weekend. Full details on your weekend forecast coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Overworked, underpaid.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon and welcome back after possibly the coldest night of the season so far here in the Mohawk Valley. Conditions are continuing to warm. And along with that too, some much welcome sunshine peeking out as well. Here's a live view from our Nexus camera looking at downtown Utica. Nice sunshine right there. Some thin mid-level clouds mixing in as well, but for the most part, these clouds will not block out the sun too much. Current temperature is 30 degrees. Across central New York on the here locally, temperatures in the 30s in the Mohawk Valley, 32 Westmoreland, 31 Whitesboro, 32 degrees Little Falls, a little cooler up north, 24 Big Moose, 26 degrees Inlet. Southern Valleys, 30s and 20s, 30 degrees Oneonta, 30 degrees Skenevis, 33 degrees in Cooperstown. And a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Looking at quiet conditions right now, and this will be a common trend for the next few days. No real active weather in the near-term forecast. It's also going to be on the mild side. The average highs this time of year in the mid-30s, 37 degrees. Notice these high temperatures up into the mid-40s. Things cool down as we head into next week, Tuesday and Wednesday. The only thing, though, we got at least a few clouds in the sky for today and for Friday, but it is looking more on the sunny side. More clouds and sun move in Saturday and Sunday, but it looks mostly dry. I'm thinking maybe Saturday night, or I should say early Saturday morning, when a stationary front moves through north of us, that could produce maybe a light shower north, but again, no notable rainmakers or snowmakers in the near term. That might change heading into Monday and Tuesday of next week. So our Skycast showing clouds this morning and this afternoon, turning to more sunshine by this evening. 3 o'clock, of course, plentiful sunshine. Clear skies tonight. Overnight lows falling into the 20s. Warmer air moves in. Patchy fog develops in the higher elevations north of the Mohawk Valley. Then this slowly whisks away by the morning and afternoon tomorrow. Pretty pleasant, with highs in the mid-40s and, of course, plentiful sunshine. And so for today, those clouds this morning are continuing to push through with more sun than clouds this afternoon. Tonight, down into the 20s with fog north, mostly clear skies. Your 7-day forecast looking pretty pleasant for tomorrow for December standards. Clouds move in Saturday and Sunday, but still mostly quiet weather-wise. Rain arrives Monday. The back end of that could produce some snow showers. It's still too early to tell. We've got a complex system arriving. It might be a little bit on the windy side as well. Tuesday and Wednesday on the cooler side in the low 30s. Gary?
Not too bad for December, that's for sure. Yep, Eric, thanks. The Fort Scott
Past tonight with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Beautiful photos here.
We've had just a wonderful sunset. A lot of people taking pictures of this. This picture from Mary in Schuyler. Look at this gorgeous sky. Very early sunset these days. It's like an afternoon sunset. But it was worth it if you got a chance to catch the pictures. If you didn't, you can check out our weather Facebook page or my own page. Lots of folks sending in pictures and a lot of great photography. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. All is quiet across the region. Our temperature is 32 degrees. It's not going to be as cold tonight. Last night we're in the teens and single digits, but it won't be as cold overnight. Most places in the 20s. Milder air arrives tomorrow, and it sticks around into the weekend. Our next weather maker, a cold rain. Yeah, another one as we head into Sunday night into Monday. This evening, mostly cloudy, temperatures in the upper 20s to low 30s. Again, tracking some lovely outdoor days ahead, along with that rain as we head into Sunday night and Monday. Look at the forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
All right, Bill, thank you. Holiday shopping was halted when an
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. A lovely day today. A cold start, but we saw some sunshine, which, hey, we'll take. We get to see that too often this time of the year. Live look outside. Our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar is looking quiet. Some snow melt today, combined with temperatures falling below freezing, could lead to some patchy black ice. I don't think it's going to be as widespread and as problematic as it was last night, but still, it's just something to keep in mind as we head into this evening. Live looking downtown Utica, current temperature is 34 degrees. We had a lovely sunset taking place less than an hour ago. We are going to be seeing some milder temperatures here as we look at our temperature trend. We're going to climb into the 40s over the next several days. In fact, we can get as warm as 51 as we head into Monday before some cooler weather arrives on Tuesday and Wednesday. We've got high pressure that is going to be building in. We saw some cold air drop in from the north last night. And again, bringing in temperatures in the teens and single digits this morning. But we are starting to see a change in the weather. Just a few high clouds building in from the north, but the wind direction is going to turn into the southwest as an area of high pressure builds in tomorrow. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight. It won't be quite as cold. Temperatures will slowly fall. We'll be in the 20s in a lot of places, but to the north, we could have some cloud cover that could keep temperatures slightly warmer. But again, generally overnight lows in the 20s across the region. Tomorrow, we're looking at sunshine and again, just a really nice day. Plenty of sunshine, temperatures climb into the 40s. I think we'll make it into the mid 40s, especially in areas that don't have snow on the ground. Heading into tomorrow night, the weather remains quiet. Some cloud cover starts to drop in from the north. And then Saturday, a cloudy start to the day. We should see some breaks in the overcast as we head into Saturday afternoon. Another mild day with high temperatures in the 40s. Looking ahead to the end of the weekend and early next week, we're watching a very large area of low pressure that develops in the Gulf of Mexico and it moves up the east coasts. Technically a nor'easter, just based on its track, but look at how much rain it comes with this. In fact, there's a general absence of cold air expected by the time we head into Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening, which this is mostly rain, and it could be locally heavy rain Sunday night and into Monday. The early call is 1 to 2 inches of rainfall, which could lead to some scattered issues with minor flooding, something we'll be watching closely. Partly cloudy skies tonight, low temperature of 28. Tomorrow, we get mostly sunny skies, and again, just a really nice afternoon, a high of 48. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Temperatures remain in the 40s over the weekend, 51 on Monday, but again, dealing with some rain. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, partly sunny. The winter solstice is on Thursday, the shortest day of the year, the darkest day of the year, however you want to say it. And then
But we might have sunshine, though. That
Apparently
might
the
have
most
some
depressing day of the year, the way you're saying it.
There's an end, though. It'll start to turn.
No, thank
Yeah.
you.
Tesla is recalling nearly all artists.
Another thing that gets you into this Christmas spirit, Dave Delachaise and I will be continuing our annual tradition of reading to the kids. We're reading the Polar Express in New Hartford, the Barnes & Noble tomorrow. at 7 o'clock. You can find us in the back of the store. We've been doing this for a long time, and it's an annual tradition that we absolutely love. And we hope you and the young ones can join us. Again, that's tomorrow, 7 o'clock, Barnes & Noble in New Hartford. Live look at Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It's pretty quiet out there. We had a lovely sunset this evening, and again, just a pretty nice day. Temperatures are going to be warming up. That's the big story as we look ahead. We'll be into the 40s over the next several days. In fact, as warm as 50 degrees as we look ahead to Monday. Not cooling off quite as quickly this evening. We're going to be in the upper 20s to low 30s under mostly clear skies. So if you're taking the dog out for a walk, the weather looks pretty good. Tonight's featured dog Graham from Burlington. This segment is brought to you by Nye Automotive Group. We're tracking the warmer temperatures along with our next chance of rain. Look at the forecast coming up. Kristen, back to you.
Republican presidential frontrunner.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
A gorgeous sunset taking place about an hour ago across central New York. This picture from Todd in Old Forge, stunning. Fire and ice in this picture. There are a lot of folks that have sent us pictures and we just can't show them all. But if you want to take a look at them and see some of the talent that we have in this area, some of our viewers and their skills with a camera, I encourage you to go on Facebook. You can search my page or WKTV Weather. There are a lot of really great photos taken locally this evening. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Yeah, I know, easy for me to say. It's dry, it's clear. We saw a lot of sunshine today, and that is leading to clear skies tonight. Won't be quite as cold as it was last night. As we take a live look in Old Forge, a temperature of 27 degrees. Still snow on the ground here for now. We do have some warmer weather ahead, and this is probably going to be looking very different by the time we head into the weekend. We talked about the Geminid meteor shower last night. We had a lot of folks have success viewing this, seeing a bunch of shooting stars. It peaked last night, but you can still watch it tonight. There's still going to be meteors, just maybe not as many as last night. So if you did miss it, or if you want to have an encore viewing, tonight is a great night to do that. We have partly cloudy skies, and really just viewing anywhere is favorable. To the northeast is a little bit better if you can find the constellation Gemini. Again, this is one of the more active meteor showers of the year. And again, it's not a one-day deal. It'll be continuing throughout the week, but it'll be slowly coming to an end as we move ahead. Sky watchers, temperatures in the low 30s. Clinton 32, New Hartford 33, Curtis 26, Inlet 26 degrees, 29 Westford 31 degrees in Worcester. Our winds are turning direction. We're expecting some milder air to actually work in from the west. The air coming off the Pacific Ocean means it's going to be mild, at least for our standards. Temperatures look to be in the 40s over the next couple of days. Not as cold tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the 20s. We'll start out tomorrow morning with some cloud cover, but we're expecting a decent amount of sunshine throughout the day. High temperatures in the mid-40s. Tomorrow night, clouds arrive from the north. Temperatures drop down into the 30s. Looking at a mix of sunshine and clouds for Saturday. High temperatures climbing into the low 40s. Our next weather maker arrives Sunday night and into Monday. This is expected to produce widespread, steady, soaking rain. Another rainmaker, and it could be locally heavy Sunday night and into Monday before we've got some colder weather in the wake of that system as it moves to the north and east. Partly cloudy skies tonight, low temperature of 28. Tomorrow, a pleasant day, mostly sunny, 48 for the high. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast, mostly cloudy skies over the weekend, temperatures in the 40s Saturday and Sunday. Rain expected to arrive Sunday night into Monday. Some colder weather to follow. Sunshine Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Highs in the 30s. The winter solstice takes place Thursday. Partly sunny skies, highs in the mid-30s. We'll be right back.
Look at the forecast at 6. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Beautiful day today. Starting out cold, but we saw plenty of sunshine and a very lovely sunset earlier. This picture from Mary and Skylar. Lots of colors. We got a lot of really gorgeous pictures that were sent in to us. This just was one of them. You can find more on Facebook. Just search for WKTV Weather or my page, just Bill Curtis. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Stern Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things look quiet. 31 degrees is the current temperature. We will not cool off as quickly tonight. Doesn't look as cold. We've got to push up some warmer weather on the way, and it stays mild over the next couple of days. Our next weather maker looks to bring rain as we head into Sunday night and Monday, and that rain could be locally heavy. We'll take an early look. Mostly cloudy this evening, temperatures in the upper 20s to low 30s. Again, tracking some warmer weather and some pleasant weather if you're getting out and doing some shopping this weekend. We'll take a look at how the weekend forecast is shaping up coming up. Back over to you.
Bill, thank you. Holiday shopping was halted when an unhappy...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. A lovely sunset this evening. I wanted to show another picture, this one from Todd in Old Forge, calling this one Fire and Ice. Gorgeous shot there. Still snow on the ground in areas to the north that saw several inches of lake effect snow, but we've got a weather pattern that's going to be quite different. I also wanted to give folks a heads up. Dave Delachaise and I, getting you in the Christmas spirit, reading the Polar Express tomorrow night, 7 o'clock at Barnes & Noble in New Hartford. This is a long-time tradition of ours, and if you and the young ones want to come out, this is free and open to the public. Again, this is tomorrow, 7 o'clock, Barnes & Noble in New Hartford. Hope to see you there. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Stern Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Quiet across the region. Dry conditions today. We're not going to be dealing with as much black ice as we saw last night. But one thing does continue tonight, and that's the Geminid meteor shower. This is worth bringing up again because it's still going on. Last night it was the peak of the meteor shower, but you can still catch a few shooting stars. So if you missed it last night, or if you want to watch again, anytime from now until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning would be good. You're going to want to look to the northeast or directly overhead. It takes a little bit of luck to be watching the sky when a meteor passes by. Shooting star, but again, with meteor showers, the longer you're out, the more likely you will be able to see at least one or two. And we had a lot of people had the success last night. New Hartford, 33 degrees. Inlet, 26. Curtis, 26. And Gray with 26 degrees. Worcester, 31. Paynes Hollow, 31. Richfield with 30 degrees. The weather is going to warm up. We've got some milder air, which originated in the Pacific Ocean. As it moves across the country, it ends up bringing temperatures into the 40s as we head into the weekend, and the weather looks relatively quiet. Stern Tracker 2 Skycast, not as cold tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the 20s. We start out tomorrow morning with clouds to the north, but sunshine will be making its way across the region throughout the day. High temperatures are expected to be in the 40s. Tomorrow night, mostly clear skies. Clouds work in from the north on Saturday, and I think we're looking at mostly cloudy skies, maybe a few breaks late in the day with high temperatures in the low 40s. Looking ahead to the next weather maker, Sunday night and into Monday, we've got a nor'easter working in, but with such mild weather in place, this is looking to be entirely rain, at least Sunday night and into Monday, the bulk of it bringing about 2 inches of rain within 24 hours. Partly cloudy tonight, low of 28. Tomorrow, sunshine, beautiful, 48 for the high. Stern Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Mild weather continues through Monday. Temperatures near 50 on Monday afternoon. And then it gets colder, back to normal. Temperatures in the 30s. The winter solstice on Thursday.
I got to say, I read your post. And if this was it was cold enough, we're talking it would probably be the biggest snow event we've had all year.
This probably would be the biggest snow event in 20 years for December.
For December.
If this was all snow, but there's
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
no chance of that happening.
No
All right,
chance.
Bill, thank you.
Still to come on News Channel 2 at 6, we're going to tell you about the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Beautiful, these sunset photos, I'm assuming, because this is gorgeous.
Yeah, this was the sunset this afternoon, I'd like to add.
Looks like lava.
From Stephen, yeah, this is fire and ice. I mean, we've got the beautiful sky, we've got the snow-covered ground here. This is just a picture-perfect scene. We have a lot of really great sunset photos. Find them on Facebook. Just search for weather or myself, Bill Curtis. We've got probably 50 different views from all kinds of different perspectives this evening. So we do appreciate all of those photos, too. There's only so many we can show on television. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. All is quiet across the region. Temperature-wise, we are cooling off. We're sitting at 22 degrees, clear skies, calm winds, so we are cooling off quickly tonight. But it won't be as cold as last night. We're expecting overnight lows to pretty much hold steady. We've got some clouds that are rolling in, and that should keep the temperatures from free-falling like they did last night. We're tracking some warmer weather ahead. Look at the forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Another beautiful photo to show you. This picture from Todd in Old Forge. Beautiful sunset earlier this evening. And wanted to pass this along too. Tomorrow, Dave Delachaise and I will be at Barnes & Noble, New Hartford for our annual reading of the Polar Express. If you have any young ones, I invite you to have them join us. Again, that's tomorrow at 7 o'clock, Barnes & Noble in New Hartford. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things look quiet across the region. We are looking at dry conditions tonight in downtown Utica. The Geminid meteor shower continues. I know we talked about it last night, but this is more than just a one-night thing. It peaked last night, but if you missed it or if you want an encore showing, tonight is a good night to check it out. Still a decent amount of meteors, shooting stars in the sky. Any time from now until about 2 o'clock in the morning, should be good to check that out. And it's not quite as cold as it was last night. Still 22 at Rome, but temperatures will be about 10 degrees warmer tonight compared to last night. So you look at the radar and satellite image, we are tracking high pressure that builds in from the west. This is going to bring plenty of sunshine to our region as we head into tomorrow. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight, partly cloudy skies, overnight lows drop down into the 20s. We expect to see a decent amount of sunshine tomorrow and warmer weather with highs in the low to mid 40s. Friday night, mostly clear skies, followed by an increase in cloud cover. Overnight lows drop down into the 30s. And it's mostly cloudy as we head into Saturday, but it's still pretty warm with high temperatures in the mid-30s, I should say mid-40s rather. The next weather system arrives on Sunday night. This brings us widespread rainfall. The rain looks to be heavy at times Sunday night and into Monday. And with that track of the low, we could be talking about more than 1.5 inches to 2 inches of rain. So localized flooding may be an issue, and we'll have to keep an eye on that. Partly cloudy skies tonight, low temperature of 22. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and pleasant with high temperatures in the upper 40s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast, mostly cloudy over the weekend, but mild. Temperatures in the 40s. Rain on Monday, 51. We are looking at some cooler weather Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. The winter solstice is on Thursday. Never say the first day of winter around here. That's not a thing. Do you know that? No.
It's
we
not.
started long before next Thursday.
Yeah, December 1st. Meteorological
Sometimes
winter.
earlier.
So yeah, around here, yeah. All right, thanks, Bill. Coming up next, stuff forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. We had some great pictures sent in to us from the sunset earlier this evening.
Yeah.
Wow, that looks like lava. You know, it does.
It really does. Yeah, and it's a great contrast to the snow on the ground. So we're calling this one Fire and Ice.
Nice.
Beautiful shot. Stephen Fairbrother, Cayuga Lake. We appreciate these photos. There's so many of them on. A lot of them are posted on Facebook tonight. You can search for WKTV Weather, or you can find them on my page. Just search for Bill Curtis. And I think we're up to probably between about 50 to 75. Really great shots. A lot of talented photographers in our area, too. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things look very quiet across the region tonight. Clear skies. And we are cooling off. We're down to 21 degrees at Griffiths and Rome. Temperatures tonight will not fall much further. We're looking at an increase in cloud cover as we head towards tomorrow morning. We'll call it partly cloudy, a low of 20. So cold tonight, not as cold as last night, and it's going to be a lot warmer over the next couple of days. We're tracking that warming trend, and our next weather maker is looking wet. Look at your forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. There was.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Another lovely sunset photo to show you. This picture from Old Forge from Todd. Beautiful shot there. Also wanted to pass this along. Tomorrow, the annual tradition of reading the Polar Express continues. Dave Delachaise, former WKTV anchor, and I will be reading to the children in Barnes & Noble in New Hartford at 7 o'clock in the evening. We hope you get a chance to come out and take the little ones. Again, that's tomorrow at 7. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. All is quiet across the region. It's live look at downtown Utica. Lovely day today. With clear skies tonight, it's worth checking out the Geminid meteor shower. Yes, it peaked last night, but this is not just a one-day thing. We've been seeing a lot of shooting stars. A lot of folks spotting them last night as well as this evening. So again, anytime from now until, say, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, it's worth going out and checking. It's not as cold tonight to watch this, too, so there is definitely a benefit there. Although we are 21 degrees at Griffiths and Rome. Last night, we were in the teens, so less chilly tonight. We're looking at clear skies across the region. As we look at the radar and satellite image to the west, we've got an area of high pressure building in, and that is going to set the stage for a lovely weekend. And we're looking at temperatures tonight in the 20s. We'll start out with some sunshine mixed with a few clouds tomorrow morning, especially north of the Mohawk Valley. A mild afternoon. Temperatures are expected to climb into the 40s. The weather looks quiet. We're dry Friday night. Clouds, clear skies give way to cloud cover. Overnight lows in the low 30s. Saturday looks nice. Mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures climb into the low 40s. We stay dry here through most of the weekend. And I say most of the weekend because by Sunday night, low pressure develops and moves in from the south. This next weather system has some very interesting characteristics to it. There is an absence of cold air across the whole Northeast, and because of that, we're looking at entirely rain for the next weather maker. This could be locally heavy rainfall, too, especially heading into late Sunday night and into early Monday. We could be talking about as much as 2 inches of rain. So that would be enough where we could see some flooding, some minor flooding, something we'll have to keep a close eye on as we get closer. Partly cloudy skies tonight, low temperature of 20. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, beautiful. We climb into the mid to upper 40s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Saturday, Sunday, temperatures in the 40s. Rain returns Sunday night. It becomes heavy at times into Monday. Monday's high 51. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we dry out and we'll cool off. Temperatures in the 30s. The winter solstice taking place next Thursday.